Hello, my little Capricorns, my little sweet soul warriors. I need to say this first. I'm not doing any personal readings at this time. I may start again. Oops, let me put this on to start. Okay, these are the decks we'll probably be using today. This is a Star Dragon. This is Inner Child. This is, Chrysalis. These are Tower at the End of the Rainbow and Enchanted Forest and just something, I'll have to figure it out. Sorry, portals of something, I don't know. Okay, all right, let's go. These three cards are basically where you're at this point in time. We all change from time to time with learning lessons. You're not the same person you were 5 years ago. And this will tell you some of the things sometimes that happened in the past. I do not focus much on the past situations. They're dead and gone. But we'll get maybe some help, something to guide you along your way. Okay, let's see what we have here. And this is, take my glasses off. This is the Five of Pentacles. And you see, there's a door here, but she's left out in the cold. Okay? Whether you're male or female, at this point in time, you feel like you've been left out. It's supposed to be cold, which means that there's a time you have to regenerate. Like in the winter, animals hibernate, a lot of them. So this is where you're at right now. You're sort of in a hibernating mode. You feel sort of left out in the cold. Something past, someone left you out in the cold. That is the situation. And this is Six of Pentacles, and you see there are children here, and the female is giving pentacles to the children. A lot of times, at this point in time, I think you're kind of going over the past a lot. Six of Pentacles is actually where things are being given to you or shared, or either you shared something. But I get the feeling that you're going over the past, okay? I think things might be, what am I trying to say? Now the universe is trying to give back to you also. You're a very giving person, a very kind person. I will say that. I love Cappies. They are, I'm always in awe of Cappies. I have friends that are Cappies, and trust me, I don't have a lot of friends. I think a friend should be someone you could count on with your life. And there's not many people in the world that you can do that with. So for me, the people that are my friends are absolutely amazing, amazing people. Okay, they don't always see it. I will tell you, Cappies, every Cappy I know doesn't see how fabulous they are. They know they have, they'll say, you can say, well, can you do that? No, they'll go, yeah, oh yeah, I can do that. But they just don't see the miraculous person they are. They've got confidence to do what they want to do or what they need to do. Just amazing people. They have no idea how much power they have. And then this is, well, on these cards, it doesn't really show you, it doesn't tell you what this is, but I do think this is, you see his sword here, okay? And I would say that he has some, you judge yourself. He looks see his expression. You judge yourself as far as with the truth and with the knowledge that you have. You're very judgmental of yourself, very, but I think also this past situation, you are judging the other person too. I think you feel very harmed and very left out. And so you not only judge yourself, but you're judging these other people for the situation that left you out in the cold. But you are a very generous person. You are very kind. Every Cappy I know, they will step out and do things. If I need anything, they're there like, well, okay, what can we do for you? Just the sweetest, kindest people I know, some of them. So you are very kind and gentle, but you have gone through something in the past. I think you're judging yourself and judging the other person also. So this is where you're at right now. Okay, let's see what we can do to help, possibly. And again, these are the chrysalis cards. Okay, and this is Hearn the Hunter, and basically this is the Chariot. And on a chariot, it means you're moving, but you have to move with your own mind. There's no reins on a chariot. So you guide where you want to go. But you're coming out of this past situation. You're finally starting to move forward. Such a good thing for y'all. I know that y'all have been through a lot, and but you're finally coming out of this. And you're moving forward on your own too. You have gotten this card before. I believe it's you. Anyway, this is the Magician. And see, it's like all these little things are in the tree, whatever they are. I can't, it's kind of hard to discern what that little thing in his beak is, but they're all over the tree. All you have to do is pick it. So you are a very creative person. If you want to do something, you will do it, and not only that, you will make it happen. Again, every Cappy I know is exactly like that. They're so magical. They can just make things happen with their mind. They are a true magician, and that's who you are. You're a kind and sweet person, but you can make things happen. Unfortunately, sometimes you don't think and you don't create the best things. But when it comes down to push or shove and you need something to happen, you'll make it happen. Now, you can't control other people. You couldn't control this. But you can certainly control your surroundings. I've seen it, trust me. And this is, okay, and this one came out reversed. Normally I don't read reversals unless they tell me to. And this is a Two of Mirrors, and it's like swans mate for life, okay? And so they're both looking back at each other. And this is true for you, Happy. You're judging yourself and you're judging the other person. You say, why did you do this to me? But then you turn around and you say, well, why did I do that? So you see the sword, that's knowledge and truth. But it's stuck down in the ground and you just like, oh, I'm so, I don't know. You're going through this, what you did, what they did, blah, 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 kind of thing. But swans mate for life. And I think that you thought this person and this that shut you out was your true soulmate. I think you were really in love, but it came out reversed. Okay? You are seeing each other but they're not your true soulmate. They just aren't. You thought they were, but they aren't. And I've said this in another reading. There were too many red flags, too many things that just didn't work, and you know it. You do know it. Okay, so here we go. This is knowledge. See, cards, when you get several decks and they're all giving you, there's knowledge over here too, somewhere. Where was it? Where we get knowledge somewhere. Anyway, yes, right here. You see the sword? That's knowledge. So you're learning about the situation. You're learning about you. You're looking back saying, I should have done this, or I shouldn't have done that, or, you know, why did they do this? But this is knowledge, and this is air spirit. And sword cuts through the air, okay? So it is knowledge, but it's also truth. And you're floating in a boat. You're going forward. You see all this coming into you, the boop, 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 and you're above everything now. So you're beginning to see the bigger picture, but you're starting to look back less. You're going, I think you're coming out of this. This is truth, honest to God truth. And you're coming out of this, and you're going forward. And you see, she's in a beautiful dress, a very elaborate dress. And she's got little things, looks like they're coming to her, and they're getting bigger as they come. That's the universe trying to help you, okay? You're moving forward, and you got that on top. You have that. I don't know what's wrong with my language. You have that on top of the Chariot, moving forward. Two different decks. The cards are trying to help you. Spirit's trying to give you messages through the cards. And this is Wild Rose Fairy, and this is love. And I think you have new love coming for you, your true soulmate. And I think you need to love yourself. This is what it's telling you. You need to love yourself. And you need to see at some point in time, it's very difficult for you at this time, I think, to see someone else that really is your soulmate. But that's true. There is someone else out there coming in. Now when, the cards are not telling me when. It may be, because at this time, you're not even sure you want anyone else. But you do have to love yourself. You are this beautiful little person. I don't care what happened, anything you did wrong, it's just a learning lesson. There isn't a human being on this planet that hasn't done things they don't regret. So, you know, we're learning to become who we really are. And this is beautiful. This is for you to love yourself. But there is someone in your future now, whether it's this lifetime or not, I don't know. That's going to depend on you. Do you really want it? And this is the thicket of thorns, okay? And this is uncertainty. And you see there's all these thorns, and she would have to go around and without getting hurt. But there's a little butterfly there on top of her head. See that? And there's a little fawn, and it's gentleness. You are a gentle, sweet, sweet person. I believe you're very honest because of the sword. Very, very honest. But also you're transforming yourself. But you're a little uncertain at this point in time, but you're still moving forward. So don't be afraid. There's a song, something about, I don't know, but anyway, don't be afraid now. You're moving forward, and things are getting better and better and better for you. You're finally starting to look at who you are, but you still have to love yourself more. You are such a magnificent person. I don't think you have a clue who you are. Just wonderful person. Okay. I'm going to do something strange here. I have shuffled these. So they told me to take it from the middle, of course. Why not? This, what I'm commenting on is, this is the Magician card. You just got the Magician card over here. When you get two different decks with the same card, basically, you know the cards are right. They're definitely speaking to you. This is Aladdin and the magic lamp. It's like the genie can create anything he wants. And this is being given to you too. You are your own creator. You are fabulous. As I said, I'm going to say this again. Every one of my friends who are Cappies, I just stand back and I am amazed at these people's, what they create. You know, one of my friends said, well, this is going to happen. And I'm thinking, wow, how is that going to happen? Bam, it happened. I mean, they just created that. But then in other ways, they're like, well, I can't do that, or I don't know about that. But wow, you are the magician. You can't make someone love you. Now that you can't do. But that past person was not your true soulmate. I think they might have been a karmic person for you, but they were not your true soulmate, and you knew it. There was things all along you didn't feel right about them, or something. Either there were little things that you wanted from other people, or they wanted things from other people. It just didn't click. There were little things that just didn't click as much as you thought you loved them. And I believe you do love them, and I believe they do love you. But you two are not meant to be together. Nope, you were just coming together to help each other. Okay, and this is a Seeker of Wands. Wow. And this did come out upside down. And here again, this is Dorothy with her little red shoes. She can do anything she wants. She can go home if she wants. There's her little dog Toto. And there's the wishing wheel. And you see all the rainbows up here. This is a suit of butterflies, meaning you can change. You're going to transform yourself from this situation in the past. And when you transform yourself, this is my belief, and I've seen it over and over in my mind for these Cappy friends of mine. They are going to become emperor or empress. I guarantee you, they are going to, once they get it through their little brains, wow, they are going to be the most spectacular people. Just, I feel like on the face of this planet. Wow. So you have the ability, even though this came upside down, they're telling me, no, do not read it upside down. This is true. You are the magician. This is basically 3 cards telling you you are the magician. You can do what you want. You can go where you want. This past, you cannot revive that, but it was only a stepping stone for you to see who you truly are. Wow, and look at all the rainbows. And then there's the wizard out there with a wand and a little butterfly. You are transforming to this magnificent person. Okay. And this is the 3 little pigs. And you see that the wolf was going to come down the chimney, but you see they lit a fire in the chimney. So the thing is, this was a fearful, a past situation that looked like it was going to take you down. But you survived, and you lit a fire in the chimney, and it can't take you down. The fear is leaving you. This is spectacular. And this is, of course, you're a little uncertain about the thrones and the fear of the thorns. I'm sorry. These 2 cards actually go together, and they came out on top of each other because you have uncertainty and going through the thorns, and this is uncertain, the fear, you know, that it might eat you, take you down so well. I love it. The cards always, for me, I believe they are just little voices of truth. These are the star dragons. Okay. This is freedom, breaking the chains. This whole reading has been about you breaking the chains of the past. It's just a beautiful, beautiful card, and I'm going to say, you see, to me, this is what it seems like to me. This dragon was small and it fit in this castle before, but it's becoming a bigger person now. You're just breaking those chains of who you thought you were, but my God, you're the magician, the magician, the magician. Wow. And this is bliss, cherishing the day. And you see, there's a mermaid here, and she's playing with the dragon. They're playing. They're coming up out of the water, out of the emotions. And they're just playing. They're just jumping around and playing. And that's what you're heading for. It just... I am just overwhelmed with this reading. I will tell you that. I'm so happy for y'all. I'm just so happy for y'all. But this is, you were, and let me say this, you were a happy, playful person before. And I think that all of this has, really made you very serious. But this is who you really are. And you will become that again. You were already starting to be more playful and happy. And this is bliss. This is true happiness coming your way. You're creating it. And, here you go. Loving yourself. You're the magician. And you're a kind and gentle person. You're a giving person, a generous person. And now also, I believe that the universe is giving back to you. They're trying to help you. They've been trying to help you for quite some time out of this pain. Okay. And this one is grief and accepting the loss. And this one also came out of reversed, but they're telling me do not reverse it. Sometimes they'll tell me don't reverse any of them, and then they'll tell me later on in the reading, they'll tell me reverse this one. Anyway, but this one is not to be reversed. And you see, there's a little person right here. Can you see that? She's sitting on the dragon. She's petting the dragon. It's like she's got help coming through the grief, okay? And she's starting to accept it. She's petting the dragon. It's like, I'm starting to get along with this grief, this loss, okay? This is, you're coming out of this, and then there again, starting to get over this grief and the hurt, the thorns. This is a magnificent reading for y'all. I'm just really, really happy. And they wanted me to do this one. Let's see what our time is. Okay, we only have like another minute, but they wanted me to do these. So, this is transformation. There's a chrysalis, and you've got several other cards saying you're transforming. You are going to see who you really are someplace in the future. I don't know, and that's going to depend on what you want. Right now, I don't believe you think you want to have anything to do with another mate, but when that mate comes, they will adore you. They will make your world. They'll rock your world, and you will love them. Okay? And this is unknown. And you're standing on the precipice right now. You don't know what your future is going to be. You're not thinking of another mate. You're not thinking of basically your future. You just want out of the pain. You want to kind of put that pain aside and not be thinking about it more. But you're moving ahead. Wow. And now you're standing there like, well, okay, I'm here. You know, you've come this far. You see how far you've come? Now you just really don't know what to do. But that's okay. A lot of times we don't know what to do, but at least we've made it this far. Okay, hold on just a second. Stop this noise. But you've come this far. You know, you're learning to love yourself. Wow. Look at this beautiful, and then there's a little doorway down here too. When you're ready, you'll step through that doorway. And this is birth. You've got several, there's a transformation, and then you've got birth. It's like you're coming out from underneath all this. And if you look here, this is water. It's like she's coming up from the water. Make sure again, yeah, it looks like water or energy, whatever. But she's coming up from the top, from underneath, coming up to the top. So you're starting, you see all the flowers and things? You're starting to come back up. Wow. You're being reborn to the, you're heading in a path, the right path. You are, this is so good for you. You're actually on your way out of this pain. But you, it was never meant to be. It was just a learning lesson. And if you look back, you know that. I don't have to tell you that. There are all kinds of little things. But, wow. You're heading on your path to magnificence. You've got 3 cards basically saying you're the magician. You can do anything you want. And trust me, I've seen Cappies do things that I would have thought was impossible in reality. That's true. And I have so much awe and love for them. So I do love you. I'm so glad to see you starting to get better. Okay, I love you, little Cappies. I hope this helps. See you next time.